In the time of early legacy, my tribe discovered metal, a wonderful resource used to make stronger homes and finer weapons. Our friend, Kiowas Mike, had given my tribe a machine known as a fabricator. And with this machine, we learned to craft amazing things called guns. These guns allowed us to kill simply by pointing at a target. And with these guns, we were better suited to serve our new gods, the Three Kings. The Three Kings were the alphas of the island, and their leader was named Blitzcraig. Blitzcraig, in his infinite wisdom, had realized our need to eat human flesh. Deciding to weaponize our addiction, the Three Kings chose us to become the official police force of the server.
We had to break into his house. We had to do a police action. Blitz knew we were doing it. And he's saying his tribe is innocent, but all the stuff is in the main room where they all sleep, and they definitely have a lot of stolen goods. It's like me being here with a fucking meth lab and going, oh, I didn't know my roommate had meth.
Pike him down.
My people spent most of their day hunting criminals and trolls, capturing and eating those who dared break the laws of the Three Kings, all the while spreading the name of the Three Kings as a new religion. It was at this time we decided we needed a church in our front yard, but yet the homeless elves from the fallen dwarven kingdom were still squatting on the very location we wished to build said church. These miserable refugees promised they would be off our property in a week, and here it was over 30 days, with them still remaining. Our generosity quickly spoiled into a boiling regret. It was at this time our leader summoned the elven king, J-Tungate, to a meeting. Our leader, Tungbungo, along with Pig Thulu and his mate-boosted partner, Miss Thulu, met with the elven king. When the leader of the meat-eaters told the elves they had to leave, the king of elves had a counter-offer.
I think you should let us merge with your tribe, and you guys should become elves. Like me.
Just as all meat-eaters speak in perfect tone and time, all elves speak through a barrage of belching and the hacking up of mucus. Pig Thulu, second in command of the tribe, was not impressed by the elven tongue.
Motherfucker, we're one of the oldest tribes on this island, and you want us to join your whack-ass New Jack tribe? Fuck the elves. Fuck you, J-Tungate, and fuck anybody who thinks you're king. I'm gonna fucking kill you. You hear me? I am seriously gonna fucking kill you. Get the fuck off my property.
Soon after the meeting, the elves decided to relocate to the Redwood Forest. As the elves built an elven citadel on top of some stupid tree, the meat-eaters constructed the first church of the Three Kings. The church was modest, and attendance was mandatory. Our holy men would kidnap Bobs daily, bringing them to our congregation against their will. There they would learn the laws of the Three Kings and be free to accept or deny its wisdom. Those who rejected our gods were executed and eaten. As time went on, the meat-eaters were embraced by the people of Hardcore. Many new tribes became our friends. The noble folk of Redoran taught us how to make red lights. The role-playing tribe, the Kingdom, constructed the second working church of the Three Kings. And the fine people of the tribe's Sons of Stone created the world's first tavern. Under the holy laws of the Three Kings, society began to grow. Working together, the unified tribes of the island enjoyed a time of unrivaled peace and prosperity. While the churches of the island performed nightly human sacrifices, the Tavern of the Sons of Stone held wild parties almost daily, Historic records record this time as the happiest time in all of hardcore history. The Meat-Eaters respected and honored all living tribes of this time. All tribes, that is. But one. The pathetic elves continued to feed and breed. Their tribe had somehow gained the respect of the people of the island. But while society hailed them as friends, the insult of their offer to merge tribes festered in the bellies of our people. Though we were unable to feel the human emotions of hate and anger, we were very capable of understanding cause and consequence. The actions my tribe would take next were caused by elven audacity, and the consequence of that audacity would be the spilling of elven blood. Our drow friend appeared elven enough to infiltrate the elven people, and with little work found herself working with inside their kingdom. Her sensitive drow ears were subject to days and days of burping and spitting sounds. Our drow friend was fully accepted as one of their people. During this time, we kept constant contact with the drow, congratulating her on her new admin status. We informed her that by nightfall, we would be taking action. As soon as the moon was full, the drow would open the doors, and we would enter the elven kingdom, hungry and justified in our intent. That morning, our leader Tung Bungo met again with the Elven King. Under the ruse of a business deal, Tung Bungo offered to buy elven tames in hopes that after the deed was done, the Meat-Eaters would be above suspicion. As the elves paraded their humble tames before our leader, a young elven boy, never seen by our people before, emerged from the back room. The boy's name was Lawlin for days, and it was obvious that he wasn't that bright. Though the elves had very much earned our punishment, this young elven boy was innocent. So to save Lawlin, our leader purchased him as property for 300 ingots of metal. That night, covered by darkness, the Meat-Eaters flew to the elven citadel, arriving on the wings of black birds. The drow gave us access to the elven royal family. In the darkness of their halls, we drained the blood from every sleeping elf we could find. When we finally came to Jatungate, king of the elves, our bellies were filled with the blood of his people. There, drow and meat-eater alike drank from the king until he passed away.
I've got your blood, Elven King.
They're white!
Is that him screaming? Scream of an Elven King.
Oh, nice. He's dead. You fucking bitch!
Yeah, shoot him! Get his meat!
And from that moment forward, the drow and the meat-eaters were married forever in murder. After the massacre, we blew up their home with rockets and forced Jaitungate's favorite tames to mate on the altar of our church. After that, we murdered those tames in cold blood. Then we delivered the arm implants of the dead elves to the altar of our church and sat and watched as they despawned forever.
They're gone! They are gone!
Just when he drank the blood.
They're gone! The elves are gone. Worship the gods of 403.
What was done, and there was no going back now. The Meat-Eaters had illegally wiped a tribe of the island, and though we prayed to our gods for forgiveness, we were unsure if we deserved it. The elven people logged on the following morning, surprised by the fact that they were dead. Our dark methods left no fingerprints to mention, and this caused the elves to believe their death was due to a game error. As the island mourned the loss of their elven friends, The meat-eaters looked forward to meeting new ones.
Who's out there? Come in, my friend.
Du bist für mich das größte Arschloch, das es gibt auf der Welt, denn du kannst wirklich gar nichts, weil du für jede kleinste Sache einfach viel zu scheiße bist.